it's truth or dare. Look, I dare to speak the truth. Look, I dare to speak the truth. Look, I dare to speak the truth. Now it's truth or dare. Look, I dare to speak the truth. Look, I dare to speak the truth. Look, I dare to speak the truth. Yo, it's your boy Easily Done. Day 38, Fanatics. I've been slacking y'all on my Fanatics episodes. I apologize. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie though. I am working on upgrading all this. You know what I mean? It's gonna get greater later. I promise you. You know what I mean? I ain't doing this for nothing. I promise you I ain't doing this for nothing. I be watching these podcasts / sports shows, ESPN, and what motivated me to do these things was coming to the realization I feel like I know just as much as these dudes, y'all, ESPN and Fox Sports paying dudes hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to talk about. You feel me? But they're not gonna have swag like your boy Dunn. You heard me? They don't do it like Easy does it. They don't do it like Easy does it. As a matter of fact, that might be how I talk to y'all. They don't do it like Easy does it. Anyway, you know, we're a quarter of the way into the season. My surprises so far, you know what I mean? I don't know. I want to call nobody surprises. One surprise is my damn 49ers need to get together, man. I don't know what the fuck going on in San Fran, bruh. For real. I know we got a lot of injuries, but that ain't no excuse. Everybody get hurt in the NFL. I hate that McCaffrey ain't playing, but Mason is a decent back. I feel like my man Shanahan ain't giving Mason the due diligence, bro. Let me be real with you, right? Let me be real with you. I feel like my man Shanahan ain't giving Mason his due diligence. For real. Like, I know McCaffrey is an all-world running back, but right now Mason's second in the league in rushing. We on week 5. He's second in the league. He 40 yards away from Derrick Henry to be the leading back in the league, man. Dog, listen, you get on the goal line situations, you want to get all tricky, man. If it was McCaffrey, you would run it up the gut. You wouldn't play with it like that. You would have a little more run heavy instead of trying to be tricky at the wrong times. I really do believe that's a big part of why we're struggling. But that's just the Niners side. You know I got to go with my biases before I talk about anything else, right? I did my Niners. Let me get that out of the way. All right? Let's talk about the heavy hitters right now. Clearly, the surprise team in the NFL right now is the Minnesota Vikings. Their defense right now is outstanding. I'm not gonna lie though, Sam Darnold's doing his thing. Sam Darnold was a first round pick. I can't remember what year he was a first round pick, but he definitely doing his thing for real. Like he's finally living up to the hype. He's living up to what his prowess was. How he came out of USC, he was hyped. He came out in the 2018 draft. He was a 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft. But the man's playing up to par now. He's top 5 in quarterback rating. He's got like 11 touchdown to 4 interception ratio. You know what I mean? Minnesota's offense seems to be, I think it was clicked a little bit more efficiency when efficiently with Kirk Cousins, but he's doing the job. Like, he's doing such a good job, right? If the key for him, for Darnold, is to finish the season the same way they're starting. They're not gonna go undefeated, of course, but if Minnesota wins at least 12 games this year, it's a good chance I can see Minnesota giving Sam for him being a franchise quarterback. He's finally living up to his potential. Him and the coordinator, and I feel like he's still got room to grow. He's still young. He ain't number 26. You know what I mean? I feel bad for my man from Michigan, dog, JJ. You know, JJ is, my man from Michigan, right? I want to see the man shine. I did kind of think he should have stayed 1 year. Stay one more year, you know what I mean? But you can't blame him for leaving. Jim Harbaugh left, so he left. But why risk what you got going with Sam? And Sam ain't nothing but about, 2 or 3 years older than this boy. You know what I mean? Even though he came out 2018, he's only 26. You feel me? JJ is, I don't know. If it was me, it's just like it's a lot of quarterbacks this year. They kind of revitalized their career. We already know about Geno Smith with Seattle. He did it. He's been doing it. This is about his third year putting in work with Seattle. They're 3-2 right now. He putting in numbers. The team got issues. They're dealing with injuries, but right now they're leading their division. They in my division, why Niners? You know what I mean? Then you got Baker Mayfield out of Tampa doing this thing. Baker right now is the second QB rating in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like Baker, and they've been paid him. Just like Geno got a contract extension. Like a good coach, you got to go with the high hand. You can't, if the guy still got some youth in him, he's not at the end of his career like an Aaron Rodgers, you got to let that man play this out. You can't take a chance on a rookie who might not be nothing. Even though he got potential, you can keep him around as long as he's on the rookie contract. But if that contract expires and that vet doing his thing, So with that being said, I'm happy for Sam Darnold, man. I think he's gonna do it. He's doing his thing in Minnesota. I got respect for them Vikings. They beat my Niners head to head. You know what I mean? And it was a straight up win. It was still moments I'm mad my Niners didn't take advantage of opportunities. We was at the goal line and came up short. And then Sam came out there, threw a 99-yard bomb to JJ. Justin Jefferson. Like, as soon as it was turnover on downs, drop back, boom. I was like, yo. First of all, I didn't know Sam could throw like that. That boy hit that man in stride. You heard me? Took off. That was a beautiful play. I got to give it to Minnesota right now. Also, we got to talk about, the Ravens, right? They started out 0-2, but now they don't won 3 straight. We about to be in week, 6? Yeah, and week 6 coming up. We just finished week 5. Today is October the 8th. Today is October. Where my calendar at? Looking at my calendar. Yeah, it's the 8th, right? Today's October the 8th. I got to give it to the Ravens. It was a lot of people's, team to be a problem. They started out slow 0-2, but they done won 3 straight. Derrick Henry looking like that nigga. Lamar Jackson looking like that nigga. That combination, I don't know how the NFL allowed that to come together, for real. But that's the beauty of free agency. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of free agency. They're 3-2, but that's a team. They're the scariest 3-2 team in the history of the NFL in this early in the season, because they're just not hitting their stride. I don't even think their defense begun to play to their potential yet either. They got a new coordinator, my man from Michigan, Jesse Minter. You know what I mean? And then he was an outstanding defensive coordinator. So he going to figure it out with this Baltimore team. He just came up from the NFL. Just came out from college. He left with, is this his first year or second year leaving? I think it's he just left. So I don't know what Jim and John got going on, because McDonald, who's the Seattle coach, came from the Ravens and was our defensive coordinator. Then he went back up to the Ravens, and then he got a job as Seattle's head coach. And then when he got that promotion, John went and grabbed our defensive coordinator, Minter. Minter is that boy. Had our defense so. That's why we won the national championship last year. My Wolverines. For you don't know, that's my college team. I'm a Michigan college and 49 NFL. That boy fire. Honestly, if the way we looking now, Minter should have been the head. They should have tried to get Minter to be our head coach, but Minter, he looked like he wanted to be NFL. Because the new thing about the NFL is these young guys that coaches. Sean McVay with the Rams, Shanahan with the Niners, McDonald's young. He's with Seattle. He can't be 40. I'm really trying to think of some other young guys, but my man from Green Bay, you know what I'm saying? And Minnesota, all them young. And they're all doing their thing, for real. Like, they got a whole new NFL now. Like, it's this new wave of coaches that are young, and they all kind of similar style. Like, they love the running game, and they use a lot of man in motion. It sets up the passing game and the running game. It allows them to see what the defense is doing, and they're similar with their play calling. But you still gotta know when to play call, whatever. You know what I mean? It's all about when to do something and when not to. You feel me? But my other teams, Texans, everybody knew Texas should be good this year. That boy C.J. Stroud is a one of one. He's fire. You know what I mean? He living up to that great rookie season, as is the rookie that everybody's loving now, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels doing his thing with Washington. 4-1. He's looking like Lamar all over again. He is. It might be a little better. He's outstanding. I mean, the kid got Washington look like a whole different team. They beating everybody like handily because of him. Handily. They destroying people. His threat to run and he can throw, man, listen. Jaden the problem. And then Jaden playing so good. Caleb started out rocky. Now Caleb getting it together. And that was the number one. That's 1 and 2 picks. Caleb was number 1, Jaden number 2. So I got to give it to the Bears because the Bears started out looking rocky. Offense looking terrible. But Caleb done had back-to-back very good games. And they done won 2 straight. They're 3 and 2 right now. Like Chicago, that might be my other little sleeper team. These are rookies, man. They coming in. Stroud's second-year quarterback. This is the new NFL, man. Because, see, we've exposed in the college game how talented these kids is when you allow them to play, right? You let them get money. They come into the NFL ready. Some of them boys invested in themselves to be ready. My other sleeper teams, I don't want to say sleeper, but you already know Kansas City, man. Kansas City, they looking like they might go back. I ain't gonna lie, listen, I'm gonna be a hater. I'm gonna be a hater right now. Listen, they don't want back-to-back. Mahomes already got 3. Can somebody please keep these niggas from winning 3 straight? I just like, damn, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up seeing them Dallas Cowboys. Even though I'm a Niner fan, I remember the Cowboys in the 90s. That was a hell of a fucking football team, for real. They won 3 out of 4 years. They were 1 Super Bowl, 1 NFC championship game away from appearing 4 straight. And the other 3 they did go to, they won. So they were that close to winning 4 straight. I don't think this Kansas City team is as good as that Dallas team. Maybe call me old school. I know a lot of dudes this era might think different. Let me give Kansas City flowers, though. Steve Spagnuolo and Andy Reid together is straight cheat code. It's straight cheat code. Because Spagnuolo is a legend, man. The man won a Super Bowl with the Giants as a defensive coordinator. Now he done won 3 with Kansas City. Like, Kansas City was an offensive team before he got there. Now they a straight defensive team. And that shit, if you saw that game last night, they dominated the Saints, man. That was like, this Kansas City team is pressure, man. Mahomes ain't got to put work. He just got to manage the game. And this is the best quarterback in the NFL. His defense that good. Chris Jones, man, I can't say it enough, man. This dude is a first ballot Hall of Famer. When you watch him play, that's a big part why their defense so gangster. You have to account for him. He can line up inside, dominate. Then he's athletic enough to line up on the outside. The kid is just nasty. Then you got good players around him. Kansas City a problem. I just to win 3 straight. Maybe and then listen, I'm gonna say this because I done said I'm a Niner fan, so I'm still feeling some type of way about us losing that Super Bowl. You can't beat the investment clearly the NFL had in Kansas City. You know what I mean? I'm speaking crazy right now because all I saw was Mahomes and Kelsey and you seen Andy Reid. They on State Farm commercials together. What type of shit is that, man? Who we playing? Who my niggas playing? Greenlaw ain't been my second best linebacker ain't played since the Super Bowl. I don't even know how bad. I don't even know how he got hurt in the first place. But we ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna keep it non-biased. But I am a Niners fan. I mean, you just gonna have to accept that. You know what I mean? But other than that, the last team, just because right now they're the best team in the NFC, I gotta give them their flowers too. Washington got a 4-1 record. Detroit's 3-1. But Detroit, they've been there. I don't know if Washington can keep this going. Detroit been there. Detroit got a whole city waiting for them to win the Super Bowl. Like, that fan support right there, they screaming Lions. And they fire, though. The last game I just seen with Detroit play Seattle, I think it was a Monday night game. Was it Monday night? I think it was a Monday night game. Listen, yeah, it was a Monday night game. Golf went 18 for 18. He went 18 for 18, 290 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. The man was perfection out there, bro. Running that offense to perfection. And they got a nice little balanced attack with the run game. The offensive line is the best in the league. They got the best O-line. There's some other good ones out there, but Detroit's O-line is serious. They got a two-headed monster in running back. Then you got my man Aiden Hutchinson, another Wolverine. You know I love my Wolverines. Guys scream out there. That boy right there he's doing his thing. Lead the league in sacks. So for the first quarter season, you know, that's my little quick watch these 5-6 teams doing their thing. But as you already know, it's any given Sunday in the NFL. Dudes can get knocked off. They can fall off. Teams can get hot. Don't sleep on. I don't know why these two teams. I don't know why it's me speaking on the possibility of these two teams figuring it out before the end of the season. I don't know why I like the New York Giants. I think Daniel Jones, people be shitting on that boy. He is not trash. He's playing very decent this year, for real. His team is not bad. They are in every game. They could easily be 4-1 right now, too. The Giants, and then, listen, I know Cincinnati's 1-4 right now, but Joe Burrow just threw 5 touchdowns in a game, went 20 for 29, and lost. That boy coming for the league now. And everybody know that's Mahomes' like arch rival. It's the one dude that's gonna give Mahomes a problem head to head. There's some teams. I think the Ravens see Mahomes in the playoff. They coming for that boy too. Cause we love you respect him on top. It's like Mike when he was in the NBA winning all the championships. I respected Mike, but I couldn't stand that nigga. He was winning all the damn time. Now I'm older, I know he the GOAT. You know what I mean? Mad respect to LeBron. He right behind him. They 1-2. You know what I mean? If I had a starting 5, they both be in it. But that's just how we do with the great ones. You know what I mean? You just can't help but to hate. You know, that's you the hunter or the hunted. And once you're on top, you're the hunted. For real. But I respect them, though. That's why, I respect. And I respect Mahomes. I respect what Kansas City doing. You know? But goddamn, somebody got to win a championship. But anyways, easily done. Day 38. You know, we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. I want to be invested in this, yo. Y'all check me out too, man. Listen, I got music on here, man. Easily done. I got music. Fuck with my fanatics. I got separate pages. I'm gonna get all this shit right. You know what I mean? I appreciate those who rock with it now while we grinding, cause it's where the money at. Man, I be on my YouTube channel. It's all type of dudes eating off this, man. It's crazy, bro. You know, I played with it for a while, but I'm invested in now. All right? But y'all be good.